If you guys are wanting to build a better team like this,
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
then look no further than u7buy.com. They sell cheap and reliable FUT 22 coins, and they also sell FUT accounts this year. So if you're interested, click the link in the top line of the description and use code MUZZ for 5% off at checkout. Yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new sniping filter video. Apologies, I am very late to recording this video. It is unbelievably warm in the UK right now. On top of that, I do live in a shed, so it's literally like, it's so warm, it's unbelievable. So I've had to record this a little bit later when it's a little bit cooler, because yeah, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, before we do start, we have got some brand new filters, and a lot of them are going to be around SBC fodder, because fodder is higher than ever. In the last, well, not higher than ever, but for the last 2 months, fodder has been way too cheap. And finally, because of some of the recent SBCs, a lot of fodder is higher than it's been in ages. So we're going to take advantage of that, and hopefully you guys will make some very good coins. So if you do, please do drop a like, and I do record these every day, so make sure to subscribe as well. Okay, jumping into the first fodder filter, we're going to head over to La Liga, and we're going to go to Defender and Spanish. From a min buy now of 10,250, that is going to be a common theme in this video. That's just to get rid of the lower rated cards, and then from here, they're going to be upwards of like, oh my word, they are actually all snipes, because these are minimum. They're minimum selling for about 16 to 17k right now, these Carvajals, and Carvajal has been really cheap for ages. So these are all going to be snipes, which I love to see. I do always say, by the way, one of the best times to snipe is around 6 PM UK time, 6 PM, 7 PM, because that's when most people are on the game, and you can get deals so easily around this time. So yeah, if you're sniping, boys, I do recommend doing it around this time, because I mean, there you go, I've already hit 3 or 4 Carvajals for 14, and he's going for like 16 to 17k, which is mad. I did pick up one off camera as well for about 14 as well, love to see it. But the main few that are going to pop up are going to be Carvajal, of course. You got Jordi Alba. Them two are actually near enough the same price. And then we've also got a few random special cards, like one to watch Bellerin. You got a Kappa in there. There's Jordi Alba. And yeah, there's just a few other random special cards as well. So it's a fodder filter, but it's got a few specials in there as well, so it's very good. Okay, next up we're going to go to another mid-tier filter. This time we're going to stay in La Liga. Why not? We'll stay in La Liga for the next filter. We're going to go over to Villarreal, and this is just simple and effective. So once again, we're going to go 10,250, and then find the cheapest buy now at the time. These were going for about 15k, and they pretty much still are. A lot of them might be snipes. So we've got a Gerard Moreno that can pop up, and we've also got a Pareo as well. They're both 86 rated, so they're usually about the same price. It looks like Pareo might be slightly more right now. So if you do hit Pareo, you're going to get some extra profit. And there is a few random special cards. I don't know how much they are. They're worth a little bit more now, but Villarreal do have a lot of special cards that could potentially pop up as well. So you could get lucky and get a special card, but it will mainly be between Gerard Moreno and the Pareo, of course. Okay, next up we're going to jump into the first low tier filter of today's video. We're going to head over to the Serie A. We're going to go over to Milan, and then we're going to go to centre back. So this is just effective once again. There's actually 2 methods you can do here, so I'll show you the first one. The first one is going centre back. We've got Kajer. Kajer's about, is he about 1.9ish, and then we've got Tamori in there. We've also got like a Romagnoli, I believe. I think there's like 3 that can pop up. There might be 4. I think there is 3 though. Yeah, there is actually 4, including the silver. So centre back's working really nice. They're all quite expensive as well, so love to see it. So that's the first method. The other method, if you want a bit of a lower tier one, you can literally just go to, is it defender or right back? So yeah, defender. They've actually come up a little bit in price. Calabria's worth 1.4 right now, so this might work just as good going defender, because Calabria was a little bit cheaper before. But yeah, Calabria, Tamori, Kajer. There's quite a few Milan right backs that are selling for quite a bit. So there's Calabria, there's Florenzi, and there's also Conti. And I believe Florenzi and Conti are both like 2k-ish. So solid filter, to be fair. Okay, next up, keeping it very simple, we're going to go back to another mid-tier fodder filter. We're going to head over to Manchester United, and these have been on the floor for a while. Varane has been like 10k, 11k. It's just killed the filter. So we're going to go to Manchester United. We're going to go to French. You've got to go 10,250 to get rid of Martial. And then from here, they are quite expensive. They're up at upwards of like 20,000 coins. And you have got Varane in this filter, and you've also got, how much more is Pogba? Only slightly more. There's Pogba as well. So if you get Pogba, you're going to get a bit extra profit, of course. But trust me, these are going to get packed an awful lot. You're going to get some good deals on. and especially if you're sniping around these times, like I said, 6 PM, 7 PM, easier than ever to get coins. Okay, next up, some of you guys might not like this filter, so some of you might have to skip over this. This is very good for making like 1 or 2k profit. There's only small margins of like 1 or 2k profit, but it can happen quite often. It's just you can't make much more than 1 or 2k profit. That's the only downside to this filter. But you've got to go min by now of 15,250. That's to get rid of Gundogan and Gnabry, I believe. And then from here we're going to go to Germany, midfielder, and gold rare. So from here you could just find the cheapest. They are chilling upwards of... Oh, that Cruz was definitely a snipe. I was going to say shit. Muller is about 20k bang on. So to get profit on Muller, I mean all of them are probably snipes. I think all of them are snipes. Easily a snipe, that is. So there you go, that would have been at least a couple k profit. You can definitely sell Muller at like 20,000, probably over 20,000. So you could snipe at about 19k for Muller. But as you guys saw, Cruz did get listed. There is also Goretzka as well. Goretzka is usually about the same price. And there's Cruz as well. So there's a good 3 or so players that can pop up. Is there any more? There's obviously Kimmich as well. But it will mainly be them 3. Okay, jumping on to the next filter, we're going to jump into another low tier filter. We're going to head over to the Premier League this time. We're going to go to goalkeeper and gold rare. So sometimes you can go without gold rare, but however, the non-rare golds are just too cheap at the minute. So we're going to have to go to gold rare. And these are selling for minimum about 1.4. Gaita, whatever he's called, he's minimum about 1.4 right now. I believe he's by far the cheapest. So you can... if you wanted to, you could go like English and just snipe between Pope and Pickford because they're very expensive. That's a really good filter because they're both the same rating. They're both selling for about 3k, I believe. Yeah, about 3k a piece, love to see it. So you can play about with this filter and you can find some different nations that might be expensive. But even if you just go Premier League goalkeeper, it is going to be mainly Gaita. And before we do jump on into the final filter of today's video, we do a little quiz at the end of every video just to see who's made it to the end. This was the picture I did show you yesterday, and the answer was Abu Diaby. I think that's his first name, Abu, I'm pretty sure. But Diaby, what a player. If he didn't have injuries, oh, who knows. It was so good though, without injuries. In today's quiz, we're going to stick to Arsenal. We're going to do another Arsenal player. I think this guy was quite underrated, to be fair. Solid player. Scored some great goals as well, so if you can get that, then fair play. I believe he left Arsenal around 2012, 2013, so it was a while ago, to be fair. Flashing back to him a little bit, but let's jump into the final filter. What a filter this is. What a filter. Shapeshifters. No nation, no league, no position. We now have 3 players the exact same price. So if you've made it to the end of the video, this is just a gold mine. So there's 3 players that are on that same price right now, unless they've dropped massively. We've got St Just, we've got Bellerin, and we've also got Everton, pretty much the exact same price, around that 40 to 45k mark. We do have Mukele as well as a little bit. He's a little bit more, about 10-15k more, I believe. Yeah, there's Mukele, which is nice. But yeah, the best thing about this is finally we've got 3 players that are pretty much the same price, which is nice. And then once again, you never know, you could hit a really expensive one for really cheap. You just never know. Some people list them for min bar nows, and yeah, you could hit like a Kalulu for like 40k or whatever, which could be insane. So insane high tier filter. If you wanted to use that, boys, you should be able to make some very good coins on that. The only slight downside to that is there's going to be a little bit of competition, of course. But you can practice your sniping. And there we go, there is already 1 Carval sold for 16,750. So picking all them up for 14 was a good decision. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with another video, of course. I think we're getting marquee matchups at 6, so I'll have to check what comes out. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.